Hi guys, and welcome back to Algarve. I'm Nick, and today we're back in Silves. We came here a short while ago as part of the Medieval Festival, which was mostly at night. Today we're here during the daytime, and we're going to start on the Roman bridge, which isn't a Roman bridge. Built around 1400, we'll start here and show you the whole beautiful town. This ancient town is built on the banks of the Algarve river, and it's got quite a long history going through from the Romans through the Moors, etc. And it's a great little town set slightly inland, about 20 kilometers from the coast going north from more or less Portimao. And it's a lovely place to visit all year round. And as you're going to see, we're going to start at the bottom. We've got bars and restaurants down here, and we're going to walk all the way up through the old town, right up to the castle and the cathedral above. So France has got its wine tours and its wine routes. Portugal has got the orange route, and Silves sits right on the heart of the orange route. The whole area is famous for oranges, and it's a great drive through the orange route, which passes through the middle of Silves. When we were here last time, we were at that medieval fair, and there was camels in this square, almost exactly where my cameraman's stood now, but no danger of that this time. What we do have though, is the oranges are just starting to ripen up, and this whole square will have loads and loads of oranges. Now, I have actually tried stealing these once, and I have to warn you, they're ornamental oranges. They taste terrible. Don't try them. The town has a long, fascinating history with several periods with the Romans, the Moors and others, but it's kept hold of that history and some of its architecture and its squares dedicated to the past, which is why I guess the medieval fair was so interesting. But it really is a calm, tranquil square, and if you look around, and as you'll see, we'll see a lot of history here. But as you can see, one of the nice things about this town, the restaurants, bars are open during the day, and they'll be open in the evening as well, which makes it a sort of all year round destination. There's a lot of really interesting little shops and arts and crafts places, and if you're into having a good look around, getting some mementos to take home, this is the right place to come. Look at this is beautiful. Very beautiful. This guy actually, he's Moroccan, it's a Moroccan sort of shop, and he actually makes this stuff by hand. This is all done by hand?
Yes, handmade.
And how many years has this art it's been doing? For hundreds of years they've been making it like this? Or?
So 10 today.
Okay.
10 today, c'est le finish. Ça, c'est le café.
It takes 10 days to finish it.
C'est le café,
yep.
tea, Morocco.
Coffee, yeah, Moroccan tea, nice, yeah. Fabulous.
Yeah.
The pavement or stones that I'm standing on date back to the 14th century. And this is the original city gate. Similarly, dating back to the 14th century. I mean, just look at the way you've got habitation butted right up against these walls dating from the 1400s. What these walls must have seen, just can't imagine. So the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed what we did. We started at the bottom right down by the river, and we're gradually making our way up to the cathedral and castle. Some of the historic artifacts they found here shows humans have been here for a long, long time, dating back through the Romans, through the 2nd century, right back to Neolithic times. Built in 1891, beautifully maintained. Even the town hall's nice. We got two of my favorite things here. I do love oranges, and you're going to get loads of freshly squeezed oranges in these cafes and bars. And I quite like steps as well. It gives the place character. This has got both. And as you can see, almost around every corner, every square, every old building, you've got a couple of nice street cafes where you can stop, get a lager shandy, get a freshly squeezed local orange juice, and enjoy being outside on this beautiful day. Towards the top of the town is Silves Cathedral. Now this place dates back to the 13th century. It's undergone some major transformations which reflect the rich history of the town. And most recently, in the mid 20th century, it was finished the way it looks now. Underneath this cathedral, they actually found a mosque. That's how far back this history goes. One of the things Portugal and Silves is famous for is the ceramics, and they used to tell a lot of stories using the ceramics, and there's a couple of really nice ceramic shops here. You may well have seen our other video on Silves. We actually came here for the medieval fair, and then every square like this was just full of atmosphere, of stalls, of life. It's well worth checking out. One of the nice things I like about the local councils, if they've got a lovely historical town like this, they put lots of plaques telling you about the history, so you can walk around and see exactly where this came from. As we get to the top of the hill, of course, you're going to get some great views from all directions of a beautiful countryside spread out below this historic town. So, we're nearly at the top. Let's go up to the old castle right at the top of the town. More steps. I suggest, if you're not feeling fit, you start at the top, walk down and get a taxi back up. But this is good exercise. And once you get right to the top, you're going to find a gift shop built into the grounds of the old castle, and lots of little bars and restaurants around to reward yourself for the walk up to the top. Gonna double check who this guy is guarding the gates, but I'll put a link in the description below. While you're there, just takes 1 second. Click like, click subscribe, makes a huge difference to us. You know, as we've seen in Silves, there's a lot more to the Algarve than just a beautiful coastline. You've got Silves, you've got Lule. Well worth coming inland a little bit to these historical towns and checking them out. We've really enjoyed ourselves. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm Nick to Algarve, and I'm going to see you next time.